Hello, Slicey Dicers. This is Brian with a not slicey dicey video for you. This is a little tease to a podcast that I'm doing with Knives Illustrated. As some of you guys know, I am the editor over there now, in addition to Slicey Dicey. Slicey Dicey ain't going nowhere, but I'm taking some time tonight to promote our new podcast. You guys have been clamoring for a Slicey Dicey podcast. It's not going to happen, but we're doing the Knives Illustrated podcast, which is what I wanted the Slicey Dicey podcast to be anyway. So if you want to go over there, check us out. The episode is premiering tonight on YouTube, on the Knives Illustrated Magazine YouTube channel. I will link to that down below. Brought to you by Southern Edge Knife Works, which I always appreciate their sponsorship to help us get this thing going. And it's an interview with Dave Wattenberg from Protech Knives. It's going to be a lot of fun. It was a really good interview. He's just a great guy. He's super easy to talk to. It's not horribly long, only about half an hour. I'm going to try and keep the episodes fairly short like that, half an hour to an hour. And it's just going to be one-on-one interviews with people in the knife industry. So I've got a lot of really cool guests lined up, and it's going to be a lot of fun. And please go over there and check us out and subscribe to the YouTube channel over there. That would be a big help to me. If you like what I'm doing here, go subscribe to that. And you've been clamoring for a Slicey Dicey podcast again. That's how you're going to get it. So go over and check out the Knives Illustrated podcast. Very clever name, I know. It took me a really long time to come up with that. But go check it out over there. It is not up on iTunes and Spotify and all that stuff yet. It takes a while for that to get approved. And I'm trying to get our intro music approved. I got a really cool band that did a song that I really wanted to use. I'm friends with the band, but I have to get approved through a record label and all that stuff. But that's going to be a while. And it'll show up on your favorite, iTunes, Spotify, the Google Store, wherever you like to consume your podcast. It'll be up there the next few days. It's just an approval process, to get through all that. But the YouTube I could put up right now, so I did. So go check that out. It is premiering tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you want to hang out in the chats, I'd appreciate it. Just a fun thing to hang out and talk about for half an hour or so. So go check us out at Knives Illustrated Magazine on YouTube. Again, there's a link down below. And thank you very much to Southern Edge Knife Works for sponsoring it. There is another promo code over there you can use. So go check it out. And without further ado, here's a little clip, just a little teaser of what it's going to be like. Another one that I just got my hands on, and thank you so much for allowing me to get my hands, because you don't make many of these, and I didn't realize how few of these you make. I got a Harkins ATAC. Oh,
the Harkins double action. Yeah, beautiful knife. Definitely a nightmare on the manufacturing side, but we do sneak them out in a small production run every few years.
Yeah, it's like every 4 years you make, what, 100, 150 of them, something like that?
Yeah, 200. And then this time we've got a little, what would have been a couple of things to bring to Atlanta, here in a couple of weeks, first weekend of June, normally scheduled. We've got some stainless steel frame custom ATACs with abalone inlays.
Yeah, I've seen some pictures of those.
Yeah, even some Bouchard engraved ones. Holy smokes.
Yeah, this one is plain enough that I feel okay carrying it. So yep. I think I'm going to stick with this one. I don't think I'm going to jump on the custom, because I just would never carry it. I would just sit and stare at it and drool over it. But this one, I've been carrying the snot out of it. And what I like is that you hand it to somebody and they have no clue it's an automatic. Like,
oh yeah, short of a hardcore knife collector, you can open, close it, and nobody knows, that the spring is hidden underneath there. And Jeff Harkins, I've always been a big fan of his designs. So sleek and so elegant. And then on top of it, squeezing in this mechanical system that's fantastic. He's really been one of my favorite custom knife makers from way back.
And what I was surprised, I guess I shouldn't have been surprised, because I've been a fan of your company for a while. Well, actually not for that long. We'll talk about that in a moment. But I was expecting it to either be kind of a mediocre auto or kind of a mediocre flipper. But it's great both ways. It's super smooth as a manual, and it still snaps like a Protech as an auto. And that's pretty amazing. I just thought some way you'd have to compromise a bit to make one work,
Yeah, and on that knife, like everything we build as we go through the different production groups over years, we try to come up with ways to take it up a notch. And that Harkins model has the first 3D machined titanium clip that we ever made. It's screwed in from the inside. It's all curved. It's like a 42-minute cycle time to machine the pocket clip. And then even the little thumb stud, or kind of a disc that's on top of the blade, those we machine in-house. So there's a lot of love in each one of those Harkins ATAC for sure.
That is a knife I for sure will not be taking apart. I want nothing to do with that. I'm not going to touch it.
Yeah.
Like, I'm pretty confident in my skills, but that one, I don't think I'm going to go near.